We are so happy to welcome you to episode 2 of our virtual üCamp, which we should be in Sugar Creek, Ohio this week. Instead, we are coming to you virtually through your computer and sharing everybody's wonderful advice and messages.
To kick off day number 2 of virtual üCamp 2020, we have a short welcome from another familiar face at nüCamp, owner and chairman of the board, Jesse Mullet.
Welcome to üCamp 2020. We're glad you're part of the nüCamp family. Every year we look forward to üCamp because it allows us to meet new people and to reconnect with old friends. Special thank you to Mandy for putting the video together, allowing us to connect since we're not able to meet in Sugar Creek this year. Keep sharing your camping adventures with us. They inspire us to continually improve our quality and innovation. Enjoy the video.
Now, as we all know, one of the most valuable things about attending üCamp is being able to talk to all the other attendees and get some amazing ideas, especially if you are a brand new camper. So, we had a category of advice you would give to brand new campers, and here's what you had to say.
We are total newbies to RV camping. We did do some tent camping when we were very young. Behind us is our Tab 320 with the side tent.
We were really looking forward to getting some hints on how to use this at üCamp 2020. Now we're really excited to see all of you at üCamp 2021.
Hi, this is Steve and Joyce, and we're going to play a little Black Mountain Rag for you.
So our advice to anyone thinking about getting a new camper for the first time
is 1, make sure that you have your trailer hitch attached to your truck when you go to pick up your new trailer.
Otherwise, there are a few stores that
you might have to go to.
And number 2, if you're camping solo with friends and you're talking like crazy while you're hitching up your trailer,
make sure you attach the 7-pin, or you may be driving down the road without any kind of lights.
Okay, advice for newbies. First thing, find a large parking lot.
An empty parking lot.
Okay, that's a good idea. And practice your driving and parking skills. Second,
go on short trips close to home, and you can work out all the bugs that way.
Thirdly, bring a notebook with you, because every time you go out, same as with us, we always come back with things that we need to do or take or not to take. And fourth,
go to the forums and get your questions answered and have more advice there.
And good luck.
I think I would tell a brand new camper not to overthink it, not to overpack it. Every new camper overpacks.
I don't have that problem at all.
Yeah, you don't, but most people do.
Yeah.
They pack more stuff than they need because they worry about what possibly could happen.
And I can see how that, like, overpacking, overthinking it could actually make it more overwhelming than it needs to be.
Yeah, and you get more stuff in your camper, then you can't find what you really want. And then every couple of trips, kind of go through what you keep in there permanently.
What you've been using and what you don't use.
And take out what you don't use. Yes. You'll get a better idea.
We've been working on our website. It's www.skwhee.com. Hopefully, the nearly 2,500 blogs that we've done through the years involving many cross-country trips in 49 states is easier to navigate now. And this is exciting. We have a new page dedicated to all things Tab. It's about stuff like hitching and unhitching,
winterizing,
batteries,
solar and generators, phone apps, reuse,
and more.
A favorite hack are my labeled slap bands, but they are only great if I wrap them around the outside door handlebar as I think of it and only remove it after the chore is complete. These aren't all used now, but as needed. Over time, our setup and breakdown routine got memorized. Mainly, they help me clear my mind to relax.
So, my advice for newbie campers is there's a lot more to becoming a camper than just buying a camper. First, before you even buy your camper, you have to make sure you have a proper tow vehicle for the camper you want. And then after you buy the camper, there's so many things that you need just to even hit the ground running. You need chocks, blocks, locks, sewer connection, just random accessories like that that most people don't even think of when they're buying a camper. Do your research, make sure you know what you need, and have it before you get to your campground that first time.
So we are all newbies at adventuring during social distancing, so I thought I'd give a quick tutorial on how to do hand washing in the woods and leave no trace. So all you need is a bar with a shuffa, a washcloth or a bandana, plenty of water. I like to use our simple shower, but you can just use a regular water bottle, and a mask in case you need it. And what you do is you first of all find a place to wash your hands that's at least 200 feet off of the shore of a water source. So you wash your hands.
Of course, at one point in time, we've all been newbies with our campers, but after you've had your camper for a while and have taken it out several times, then you really start to think of the tough questions. And that's why we take those questions to the folks at nüCamp, Marvin and Creed, who really know what they're talking about.
Do you see how in the 2017 model, there are 2 outlets, one for the gray tank and one for the black tank? Is it possible that my owner, Bird, could somehow get those retrofitted so that both of them are in the same line?
Yes, we do have a kit that will connect the gray and the black termination valves into one termination point. This is an extensive repair, so we would recommend contacting your dealer to have it done.
How are you sure what you're working with at any given time? And how do you make sure you get the right fuses? So when you're on the road, you can replace what you need to. Can the Technical Center recommend good places to get the right fuses for all these different parts?
So your blade fuses are going to vary by model. The Aldi will have the 3.15 amp glass fuses. You should have a couple extra if you bought the unit new. For the Fantastic Fan, it's going to be a 4 amp glass fuse. And just look inside your converter box, you'll see all your fuses inside there. Just buy whatever's already equipped in your unit.
And how do you know what your wattage has to be or can be? Not to mention that, but what about being solar ready? How do you know how many watts you need in order to be solar ready to be able to buy your solar panels?
Most of your appliances are going to have their own manuals, and in those manuals it's going to tell you what the wattage draw, what the amp draw is on those appliances. So for the other items, I'd recommend contacting me at tech@nüCamp20.com. I have an amp use guide where I list certain draws for certain electrical appliances, or like your lights, your water pump. For solar, I can't really recommend anything besides what we put on in factory. I would reach out to the online forum if you're thinking about getting an aftermarket solar kit.
Any cool tips or even great videos on how to use the water pump and how to sanitize and desanitize and winterize and de-winterize, especially when it comes to that water pump.
So we'll be coming out with videos, de-winterization and winterization for the pre-2021 units that had the old style water management system. And for the new Nautilus, we'll have the winterization and de-winterization videos. So those are coming, we don't have them yet.
She's kind of afraid to use the furnace and kind of afraid to use the water heater. Could the guys at nüCamp maybe put together a really neat video on how it all works inside so she could feel more comfortable?
We did do a video on the Aldi panel, how to set everything, how to go through some of the settings. We don't have any other videos besides that. There are a lot of great videos on YouTube. You can also reach out to me at tech@nüCamp20.com. And if I can't answer it, I'll just refer to Truma, who runs Aldi US, but we'll get it figured out for you.
My tech question to Marvin and Creed is on the 2018 Tab 400, this white shelf at the foot of the bed. What is the construction? How is it secured? And what is a ballpark weight limit? Thank you.
I don't have a specific weight poundage that you can put on there, but it's the shelf is screwed into the sidewall into an aluminum structure and also screwed into the back where the shelf meets the ceiling. And you'll be able to put quite a bit of weight on it. But like I said, I don't have a specific poundage.
A lot of you Tab 400 owners out there might not realize this because it's something you probably don't find out unless you're boondocking a lot, but the outlet in the bedroom is only a 110 outlet and will not work unless you're plugged into shore power or using your inverter. Does nüCamp ever plan to put a 12-volt outlet straight out of the factory in the bedroom area?
So we're not building the 2022s at this time. I don't know the plans for adding an outlet back there. I will definitely pass that on to our design team. We always appreciate comments and suggestions from you guys, so those do not go unheard. So thanks for all your questions. If you have any others, contact me at tech@nücamprv.com. Sorry we couldn't see you this year. We'll be looking forward to seeing you all next year. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much to Marvin and Creed for always giving us way more time than we deserve. That was amazing.
And being way smarter than us.
Now, we have a lot of talented folks out there who like to bring their wares to our swap meet, and we always get to shop and look at really cool things from everybody. But since we can't do that this year, we can still support each other virtually and on our website. So here are a few items you could have bought at the swap meet.
Hey everyone, it's Aubrey here from the Redbud Suds Teardrop shop. It's good to see you all again. We are back with an upgraded bar. So what you are familiar with, we have changed. It's better in 3 ways. First, we've got a new shape. It's thicker, which helps it last longer in the shower and it's just easier to hold. Secondly, it has better ingredients. So they're all organic or local, everything in it. We're super excited. And then we also have a better price. So it is, instead of $14 a bar, it's now $10. And we have the 4 options. So you can get just the bar, or the bar with the shufa, or the travel size bar with the shufa, or just the travel size bar. And you can find all of these on our website, redbudsuds.com. If you really like it, you can subscribe and save even more. Thanks, guys.
Mandy Lea, you said something about a swap meet. What would we bring? And I took DVDs last year, and I've still got a bunch of those left, and I gave some away and I sold some, and I've also got a few other things. I was hoping to do that too, but I'll carry them over to next year.
Hi, this is John with Enhanced Performance Systems in San Diego, California, and today we're going to showcase our tab accessories we make for the 320. This is our AC vent door made out of polished diamond plate. Replaces the white AC vent on your tab 320, keeps out the water, keeps out the wind, keeps out the dust. It's die cut aluminum now. We've got a stainless steel screen. This stay, to use it, you just leave this locked as you use your AC. There's a sticker on the front of your AC that comes with the kit that will tell you before you leave to remind you to close this down. It does have a stainless steel latch. We've replaced it with a non-lockable black ABS marine grade latch because people have been losing the keys and they've been requesting that. So our next product is our tongue box. It's made out of polished diamond plate. We use a marine grade lockable latch, aluminum hinge. And this is a great solution for your sewer. This is what most people use it for, is your sewer line. But you can put anything, tools, power cords, whatnot in there. On the bottom, we have a die-cut aluminum bottom that mounts to the bottom of the tongue. We also recommend you route the 7-pin light connector and brake connector through the front of the hitch coupler. And next we have our spare tire carrier. It gets the spare tire out from under the rear of the tab so you don't scrape it on the curbs, and it's a lot easier to remove if you do have a flat tire and you need to change a tire out. And our next product is the dual battery conversion kit we offer. The tray replaces the plastic battery box that comes with your tab from the factory and allows to put 2 batteries in sideways to convert the dual battery, double your amp hours. The tray accepts 2 Group 24 batteries or 2 golf cart batteries. Bolt right in. It takes about 10 minutes to convert. You can see all our parts at enhancedperformancesystems.com as well as purchase them.
Usually by June, the year is half over, and that is when we take the opportunity to get rid of any of our leftover calendars at a discounted rate. I'm still going to sell them half off on the website at mandyleaphoto.com. We have a large national parks calendar, which features 12 different national parks. And then we have 2 smaller calendars, one with campers and inspirational quotes, and for those of you who follow us, a man bun yoga parody, has a lot of funny quotes in it. So we'll have those for half off on the website. The other thing we sold, a lot of you guys already have this, but I wrote a book called Teardrop Traveler about hitting the road. And if you don't have it, it's on the website, Mandy Lea Photo. Kendrick and I are currently working on one about our adventure from Alaska to Mexico. So keep an eye out for that. Now, one of the major ingredients to üCamp every year is always the food. It is like amazing, and I don't think I'm the only one who walks away saying I probably gain like 10 pounds during this event. nüCamp has always been so wonderful in providing us with these amazing Amish breakfasts, with a wood-fired pizza dinner by Baller Street Pizza, and who can forget those size of your head donuts by Amish Country Donuts. Oh my gosh, they're so good. So one of our categories was going to be the potluck. And what would you have brought to the potluck to help us gain our üCamp 20 pounds?
Hey everyone, it is Aubrey here with a pasta dish for the potluck. We have a tortellini with cheese, olive, broccoli, shiitake mushroom, and then this chili sauce that my friend made me. It's delicious. It has ginger and chilies. It's really good. So we're sitting here by the side of a lake near a state park, or in a state park. Campgrounds are closed for the coronavirus, so we just loaded some stuff in the back of the truck. Oh yeah. And I can tell you real quick, maybe Soren won't let me. Anyway, it's really good. Hope you guys enjoy whatever you're eating tonight.
This is Rex and Ann from Houston, Texas. We have a potluck that we would like to share. It's really simple to make. You pick up boudin that's already done. We bought a 5-pound box of boudin, and we brought a couple pieces out camping this weekend. We just simply put it in a little pan. We turn on the heat, let it warm up. We're having some spiced green beans to go with it. It's a simple thing, doesn't take much to cook, easy to take over. You can put 10 or 20 pieces in a little pot, stand them up, heat it up, put the lid on it. Once people find out you got some seriously good boudin there, you won't have much left. Have a good one.
So during the COVID quarantine, I have jumped on the same bandwagon as everyone else of making sourdough bread. But it's been really exciting because I've been baking both over the fire and in the 400. And instead of making plain sourdough bread, my favorite so far has been the jalapeno cheddar bread that I've made. So today I made a loaf of jalapeno cheddar bread in the Omnia oven on the stove of the 400. You can see the top of it baked really crispy brown. So we're going to go cut it open and eat it and pretend like we were with all of you.
Vine-ripened tomatoes from Amish country and some onions, and I slice it up because they're serving hot dogs and hamburgers without tomatoes and onions. Can you imagine a hamburger without tomatoes and onions?
For the potluck, we actually didn't cook yet, but we would bring a Louisiana staple.
Red beans and rice.
Yes.
And I'm the cook on it.
Which is the best part.
I have an Omnia oven, so one of the things I was going to make was a coffee cake. So here's my oven, and I found these great containers. So my ingredients are all pre-measured and ready for me to start mixing. All right, so here is my batter in my Omnia oven in my silicone ring. I have a rack that goes in the Omnia oven holding the silicone ring off the bottom. I'm going to put the lid on, and in 45 minutes I'm going to check it. All right, so the moment of truth. That's what it looks like. I've already poked it and it is done. All right, so there is our coffee cake, cinnamon swirls coffee cake for the morning.
Hello, happy campers. If there was going to be a üCamp potluck dinner this year, we would have had one of our special dishes that we love very much. It's called Mexican shrimp cocktail.
It's something that we like to have quite often, and we've discovered that it's easy to fix in camp because if you can find the small frozen shrimp, you don't even have to cook. It's a good dish for hot weather and no cooking involved, and one of the really good things about it is it goes with margaritas.
Chin chin.
I'm not much of a cook, but had I gone to the üCamp event, I was going to fix a pasta dish, and I like to drink sangria. I would have brought sangria with me, and
we would also be grilling up some Missouri-made bratwursts for potluck. But we'll have to see all of our nüCamp friends next year.
Well, hi-ho, it's David here with his Tab 400 here on First Light Farm, and I was going to do our potluck supper. So I'm back in my kitchen, and I'm getting ready to do an Instant Pot dinner for all y'all. Into the pot, rice, lentils, garlic, red peppers, red onion, salt, taco seasoning, and oregano. Diced tomatoes. The last thing to add is a little can of chopped chilies. For this recipe, 4 cups of broth. Then you set the pressure cooker for 15 minutes, let it run up to temperature, let it run down to 0, and then let a thing called a natural release, which just means you let the Instant Pot cool until the pressure drops to nothing. And this is what it looks like when you're all done.
Hi nüCamp family, it's Maria. Thank you for inviting us to participate in üCamp at nüCamp.
I'm sharing the recipe for spiced lentil salad, and there's a little screenshot of the recipe
I've already
and the
started to
ingredients.
mix the rice with the lentils. I only cook the lentils about 15 or 20 minutes. I want them to be fully cooked but not too mushy.
And now I'm adding the spices, cumin, turmeric, cayenne, and cinnamon to the olive oil, and then I will add the lemon juice.
And to that I'm going to add my dried fruit. This time I have organic raisins and cranberries. Now I'm adding some toasted walnuts and the rest of the dressing.
And oh my goodness, I almost forgot the best part. I always add red onions or scallions since shallots are sometimes hard to find.
Rain or shine, it's the easiest meal, and there you have it. That is spiced lentil rice salad.
I'm making a cinnamon apple breakfast in the Omnia oven, which I purchased at Mandy's Link, and
Yay.
It is chopped up cinnamon rolls, apple pie filling, and the coup de resistance is the pecans. I got my temperature probe out because I'm going to stick it in there and see if I can maintain this at around 350.
So I'm dying to see what this thing looks like inside.
Okay, so I flipped it out onto a plate, so all the apple goodness is on the bottom with the nuts. And now you take the icing from the cinnamon rolls.
Looks yummy.
So the cinnamon apple pecan ring has been tested and approved by Blaine.
Yum, yum.
And by Dawn.
It's delicious. So good. Hi, this is Barb Seabolt and my husband Tom Seabolt, who's doing the video. And tonight we're doing a potluck, and we're making a basil pesto pasta. What you'll need is angel hair pasta, which I've already cooked up ahead of time. Pesto, I made this myself, but you can certainly buy it in a jar at the grocery store. So what I'm going to do is add this to the pasta, which is already cooked, and then I'm going to stir it well. And what you need to do after you've made your pasta is make sure that you have saved some pasta water. So we're going to add some of that pasta water to it. Then you can plate it. And I'm going to go ahead and plate this onto one dish here. I'll probably drop some on the trip. Here we go. And add some Parmesan cheese, some finely grated Parmesan. And that's your entire meal. It's just delicious and easy to do. Thank you very much. Enjoy your meal. Bon appetit.
So we're missing nüCamp this week, so this is my favorite campfire recipe. It is grilled vegetables. This one has red peppers, orange peppers, zucchini, yellow squash, onions, mushrooms, and carrots, tossed with olive oil, lots of fresh garlic, and sea salt. I cook it over the campfire until it's tender crisp. Final product, cooked vegetables over the fire and smoked pork chops from Walnut Creek Cheese Market in Berlin, Ohio.
I'm sure I'm not the only one, but that got my mouth watering. I'm sure gonna miss the pizza, the donuts, the potluck, just everything.
Thank you so much for joining us for this second episode of our virtual üCamp. We will have one third and final episode on Friday, and we hope you can all join us because we will be bringing you more tips and tricks, both from you and from nüCamp, and we'll be very excited to finally announce the 2021 dates, which will be really fun, so we hope you can join us. So here's to putting on 5 pounds just by watching those potluck videos. Love and light. Hello from Mandy, Kendrick, and Little Bear. Woo!